Like and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Heriberto Seda, New York Zodiac Killer on Season 3 of Catching Killers, explains, where Esedi now, DMT. The second episode of Catching Killers Season 3, entitled Night Terror, New York Zodiac Killer, introduces us to the story of a killer who used to kill people based on their zodiac signs. When a certain constellation appeared in the sky, the police fell hard to find the man as he was quite good at what he did, and never left any evidence that could lead to him. Who was the watchdog of the operation on May 31, 1990. Detective Mike Ciravolo got the case of a man named Joseph Proco, who had been shot in New York City. A cryptic note was found at the scene, and the type of markings on it, and the language used by the perpetrator, reminded Mike of the infamous Zodiac Killer who died in the 1960s, wreaked havoc in San Francisco. There were no fingerprints on the slip, and no gouges were visible on the bullet that shot Joe Proco. Because it was a domestically made pistol, Mike realized they were sitting in the dark with no evidence to lead them to the killer. Upon reviewing the course of the crime, investigators concluded that it was premeditated. Shortly after the Proco murder, another similar murder occurred. A note was found in a New York Post reporter's mailbox, which made it clear to investigators that two other people had been killed before Proco. Both victims, Orozco and Deutsch Montenegro, were badly injured by the shot, but somehow managed to survive. Ciravolo knew that while he was a copycat, perhaps inspired by the real Zodiac Killer, he was just as deadly, and had to be caught before he took the life of another innocent human at all costs. In his note, the killer had written phrases like Orion and Seven Sisters, and this made it clear to Ciravolo that there was a pattern hidden in those notes, and the killer certainly had a great deal of knowledge, or likely an interest, in areas such as astronomy, witchcraft, and dark magic. The detectives realized they needed experts who knew this kind of thing, and that Larry Milanesi was called in to take matters into